So hey everybody, welcome to the program. It is live at 5 on a Thursday. Going to be bringing you the list of who's playing out for the week as we battle through winter weather advisories today right here. Yes. Why don't we get festive? You want to get festive? Let's be festive today. How's that? We're approaching the season. I got all kinds of cute little things I can do today. Let's put some lights up or something. Yeah, whatever. Happy holidays. Yes. Oh, are you telling me we got voice issues, Carla? Do we have the voice issues? That's not good. Let me check my settings here. Make sure we're all right. No, it says we're okay. Interesting. Anybody else out there watching today? Anybody with us? Hello? Hello? Yeah? You're hearing me in like weird voices today? Alright. Well, somebody else let me know. What is it? Audio is locked. Wonderful. Gotta love the Book of Face. Anything else? I'm going to reset the board. Let me try that. Stand by. I'll be off for just a moment. If we're back, let's see if we're back. Can anyone hear me? Hello. Talk to me, people. Don't you just love it when Facebook? Yeah, I sound like a monster. Thank you. How are we sounding now? Are we any better? Somebody say yes or no. Better. Okay, well, I reset the board. So sometimes the old 110 reset, as they call it, shut off the power and turn it back on. All right. Well, if that's better, then we're better. So glad to hear that, because that was going to be tough for you to hear me if I was doing the old list today. And yeah, thank you, Chad, for being here. Audio's whacked, as he said earlier. All right. Well, it sounds like Carla can hear me, which means most of you can hear me. Hi, Mark Schinkel. How are you? Tina Reed Ramsey in the house. Way better now. Yeah, hopefully it is. I don't know. Sometimes it just glitches like that and does some weird stuff. So it must have been on my end. I was blaming it on the Book of Face, but it was the connection somehow. So is the video okay? Is it blurry? Is it all right? I tend to not be able to tell that here. I can see my iPad, but that's about it, just to make sure we're live. So what's going on? Happy Thursday to you, Tina Reed Ramsey, O'Connor's Irish Pub. Tracy Lynn in the house. How are you? Thank you. Video's good, Chad said. Okay, thank you. All right, guys, we are simulcasting today on the Book of Face and the Tube of You. So either one you can find us on at All Around Town Radio. And yeah, the sound was a little whacked out at the beginning. So if you're just joining us, that's what we're talking about. But it's back, and we're in business today. Let me get the festivities back up. Hopefully that won't change our sound. Maybe that's what was doing it. I don't know. I like this better. Let's go here. Let's go there for some festive look. All right, guys, welcome to the program. Had a great night last night at the Bell and the Bear, though the weather put a whack on the crowd. We certainly had a wonderful night with the people that were there. And Chad's out there. Want to congratulate Chad and Ed if you're in today. Also, congratulations, and Shane. And they just did a great job last night and won the game. And they were telling me they were going to basically suck at it. And they didn't. They did a really good job. So we had fun. It was a good time, and the crowd that was there was fun. Always a good time at the Bell and the Bear. Karis made an appearance for a bit. That was nice. Nice of her to stop in and support. It was. Let's see what else we got. Who else is out there? Yeah, where are your Musketeers? The three Musketeers. How about that? So, yeah, guys did a great job last night. We had some fun rounds. That was some good variety of music last night and all that. Threw a little bit of everything in there. Had a little country, had a little rock. First round was really easy. We did a round of classic rock songs you can sing along to. And it was funny. Ed and I were talking about, I played a Green Day song about that being now considered classic rock. Yeah, can you believe that? Pretty wild. Pretty wild. Thank you, Megan Miller. How you doing? I haven't talked to you in a while. Hope you're doing well. The Megan. And Chad said, y'all missed a great time. It was a great time. Maybe we can get Megan there sometime, Chad, you think? I've been to her shows. You know, that's all I got to say. She has been to Name That Tune. She brought her kids, and we had a blast at Heather's this summer. That was fun. So y'all got to get there. For real, for real. But yeah, it got a little, actually on my way home, it got a little crappy about, I don't know, Tylersville Road and all that. It was pretty bad. And then by the time I got to Middletown going north, the roads were dry. Everything was cool. So it was nice, but it was a bitch getting there, man. It took me almost 2 hours to get to the Bell yesterday because of traffic. It routed me all over Cincinnati to try to avoid traffic. So, yeah, that's how it works. So welcome to the program. I'm going to get started, guys. I've got a pretty extensive list this week. It's a big one. And thanks for sharing the show last week. You brought us up to a couple thousand views on it. We're headed back in the right direction on this one. So please continue to hit that share button on this show. And share it with your music-loving friends and tag it a little bit and say, if you want to know where to go this week to see live music, listen up. Because we're here to support the venues, and there's a lot of venues that are dropping live music and closing up, and I'm so sad to see that. It is the nature of the times, unfortunately, and we've got to save those that are still doing it. And that's what we're here. And Megan says she'll come soon. Soon as we hear that. You hear that, Chad? Remember, she said that, okay? Yes, as soon as Christmas is over, she'll have free time again. I don't believe that at all, but we'll see. Harlan Lee, how are you? Thank you for being here today. Good to have you with us. And yes, Todd in the house. How are you? What's up, Todd? We got all kinds of people here. Got Liars for Hires in the house. Yes, we got some good musicians with us today. I'm giving people a little time to catch up with the live and the notifications. It is a crap day outside, so hopefully some people will be inside looking at their social media feeds, and they'll pick up on this. Chad, you're winning today. You and Megan are winning the pop-up on the Facebook saying you're watching thing. It's usually Ed. Ed usually gets, I get like 100 of those when he gets on, but right now you're there. We're there. What's Todd got to say here? We're out till next year. What is up with Dan? And has anybody taught him in the band what causes babies? Somebody needs to talk to that guy. He and his wife are like the baby factory, man. They really are. So this is our list, as they call it, guys, for who's playing out for Thursday, December 11th. That would be today. We're rapidly approaching the Christmas day. And Wednesday, December 17th for our list this week. It's presented to you by our friends at Heather's Cafe in Springboro. They're the sponsor of this show. And guys, a little live music can turn an ordinary day into a memorable experience. It can. The area's top musicians take center stage at some of the Tri-State's best restaurants, night spots, and live music venues, bringing you live music nearly every night of the week. So make your first stop here weekly on Thursdays to find out who's playing out at one of our live local music venues. Yes. And Megan says her guitarists are baby factories too. It's annoying. Doesn't it take away from the band when they keep having kids? Don't they know any better? Birds and bees talk. Yeah. Talk to those kids. Tell them to slow down. And wait till those kids become teenagers, and then they're going to wish they hadn't done all that. I'm telling you. It's that age group. Whew. Megan, you know as they get older what they turn into. Little demons, they do. But then eventually they grow up and realize that they're loved by people. They do. After about 30 years, I think. Corona, thank you for being here. Thank you. Yeah, we're doing a little Christmas bling on the show. I've got a lot of little Christmas banners I can throw up here. Compliments of StreamYard, who we use. So band solos and duos, as we said, are brought to you by our friends at Heather's in Springboro. And Heather's is now closed for live music. I'm saddened about that. But I do get to do a gig with Heather tomorrow. She's catering a gig I'm doing. We're doing a corporate trivia and holiday party tomorrow. And she's going to be the caterer. So that's kind of fun. I get to work with her again. And we'll be doing that. So the coffee shop is open in Springboro. Stop in if you're down there. If you go down to 937 Inc. to pick up your haul around town, support local music apparel, you can swing over to Heather's, get yourself a nice cup of coffee or a lunch. They got all kinds of good stuff that they'll be providing for you. And you can check out Heather's Facebook page for times and events there that are going on inside the coffee shop and her yummy food. And yes, I agree, Megan, the teenage years do suck. They do when you're parenting those chitlins. Yes. All right. Let's go to the Bell and the Bear. How about it? I was there last night. Had a blast. Like I said, tonight's the award-winning jam, 7:30-ish. Don't let a little weather scare you. Get on down there. Enjoy the jam tonight. At the Bell and the Bear, the usual host of suspects will be in the house. Mr. Cuesta, Mr. Grooms. Hopefully Kathy will be back. Mike Roberts running the list. He does a great job of getting people on the stage and all that. Travis Hanna playing drums. Toy Hobbs hitting the guitar up. Got some great stuff going on there at the Bell and the Bear. And Todd says, can't wait to see some of our friends through the holidays with all of our local talent. Yeah, it's a good time to get out and see live music if you're not playing, Todd. Let me know if you're ever going anywhere around me. We'll hang out. I'd love to hang out with you a little bit. So at the Bell and the Bear, besides the jam tonight, Friday night, the Top This Band is there at 8:30 p.m. at the Bell. Saturday, Del McFarlane and Twisted Fate are in the house at 8:30 at the Bell and the Bear. Monday night, game night. And then I will tell you that there's all kinds of good stuff happening at the Bell through the weekdays. And PB&J Tuesdays and Wednesdays. There's a variety of things that go on, including our Name That Tune. We'll be back on, I believe it's the 14th of January, the second Wednesday. And we'll be back in there. And Ray Renee doing karaoke. She's going to be doing karaoke after the first of the year. I think all the rest of her karaoke's would have fallen on crap days like right before the holidays. So she'll be back. And hi, Ray. Speaking of Ray, she's here. And Ray, I did get your message. I didn't get a chance to answer you. And it just got so crappy last night around the loadout time that I headed home. I would have come to see you for your karaoke for sure, right down the road there. Hopefully you had a good night and had some people there. The Bell started filling up about 9:30. And they'd get a crowd there late sometimes. And it was good. So, yeah, good stuff. Ray, thank you for being here. That's off the Bears lineup this week. Let's go to Mr. Burroughs Tavern in Springboro. Nothing for tonight. Didn't submit anything for tonight. I don't know if they don't have live music this evening or not. Normally they do. But Friday, Uncle Rico is back. And Uncle Rico, I got to see the night before Thanksgiving there. They're a great band. They're going to make an appearance at the Bell and the Bear this year in January. I think it is. Or maybe, are they? No, yeah, they're January 30th, I believe. And Uncle Rico, 8 to 11 at Mr. Burroughs Tavern. Saturday night, our friends from Barely Able will be playing. And that goes on at 8 o'clock. Tuesday is trivia at Mr. Burroughs. And Wednesday, Queen of Hearts drawing, approaching 2,000. They just had somebody hit it a few weeks back. Yes. And, yeah, Ray was watching the snow. It was beautiful outside. It was. Loadout was a little rough. Got a little snowy, but it was okay. And the roads got a little crappy on the way home, too. So I'm glad I headed to the north as I did. So I need to run on down to Crooked Handle, also in Springboro, where Friday night Doug Hart will be playing at 6:30 at the Springboro location. Sunday, trivia, I believe, with, let me change that there. I've got a typo here. Sorry about that, folks. I know you love to hear me type. Trivia at 6 p.m. on Sunday, and then Crooked Handle in Piqua has Trivia Tuesdays with Josh at 6, and Wednesday, Queen of Hearts at 8. Sorg Opera House, no live music shows this weekend. They are showing Christmas Vacation, the movie, at the Sorg. I've got half a mind to go down there and sit in the theater and watch that. I just love that movie. I think one year at the Firehouse in the month of December, we watched that movie over 12 times. And everybody in the station could recite the words and the lines. It's such a classic and so much fun. And what was that? Well, Chad, my ride was much shorter last night home, but my ride to the Bell and the Bear was almost 2 hours yesterday. It never fails. And 275 was at its usual standstill and all that fun stuff. And that's tough at 5 o'clock. It is. And some people that played last night left at 6. They said it took them 30 minutes. They drove right in. And they left Dayton. So good stuff. All right. Soft Rock Cafe. Let's talk about them. Karaoke Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Soft Rock. Check out their Facebook page for times. Longest running karaoke bar in the tri-state, over 22 years. And I do want to say the owners of the Soft Rock, good friends of mine, Mark and Nicole, and Nicole's battling some things right now. And I just want to say our thoughts are with Nicole. She's a lovely person, and certainly we're thinking of her as she fights this battle, but she has a big team behind her. And Nicole, we're thinking about you if you're tuning in today. She does sometimes. Hello, Foxwood Acoustic. Thank you. And yes, Mark says, I don't know, Todd. That's right. Good lines from that movie. Wonderful lines. All right, Milano's Miami Township, every Wednesday, live music in the bar area there, 7 p.m. Next week, it is Reform School Reunion. We'll be there. That's a great band name, by the way. That's Scott Houchins and Company. And that's going on at Milano's. Hamilton's Urban Backyard has David Thornton on Saturday at 7 and Team Tune Trivia every Wednesday at 7 p.m. O'Connor's Irish Pub in Springfield, Ohio. Let's talk about Tina's place. She's out there somewhere. And O'Connor's has big lineup going this week. Tonight, karaoke at 9. Friday night, you can meet the DJs from Z93 Radio. If you're a Dayton person, you know what Z93 is, and anywhere in the Dayton area. 7 to 9 p.m., meet the DJs from Z93, and then DJ Honey takes over playing the tunes at 9 p.m. on Friday. Saturday, our friends from Party Punch are hitting it up at O'Connor's in Springfield at 8 p.m. Tuesday, Heath Bowling plays acoustic at 8. And Wednesday, it's Ugly Sweater Karaoke at 9 p.m. We're having an ugly sweater party at the Moose, too, when I'm doing karaoke on the 23rd. Going to give away all kinds of prizes there. Hi, Mike. How are you? Thanks for dropping in today. Good to have you with us. Catherine, thank you for being here. I've got you on the list this week. And happy holidays to you. And Mike Grosser, how are you, buddy? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. I want to thank the folks from the Filthy Heathens for the shirt. Actually, I think I purchased this shirt. Some people send me shirts, but I think I picked this one up at one of their shows. I love the logo on it. It was cool. Filthy Heathens. Thank you guys, too. Mike Grosser, thank you so much for dropping in today. That's it for O'Connor's. Thank you, Tina, for submitting that. Pullman Lane, Scott's Bar and Grill in Hamilton, the family entertainment complex on the west side of Hamilton. Friday night has the Cincy Rhythm Kings at 7 p.m. Saturday, the Michelle Robinson Band is on the stage. Saturday at Pullman Lanes. Monday, 7 to 9, the After Hours Big Band. And then Tuesday is karaoke night at 7 p.m. Pullman Lane, Scott's Bar and Grill in Hamilton, Ohio. If you're out there again, guys, don't forget this most important show we do of the week. Please share it with your music-loving friends on your page, if you will. Little River Bar and Grill in Orgonia tell us that the Mike Solomon Project is playing with special guest Grant Sax Attack Kohler at 7 p.m. on Friday. Saturday, it's the Acousticats at 7 p.m. Tuesday is game night at 7, and Wednesday, Trivia with Dave 7 p.m. Little River Bar and Grill. That's in Oregonia, Ohio. It is. It is. Blue Note Harrison got a big one going this weekend, Friday night. Big stuff. And I see an edit I need to make here. As I go through these, I try to edit this because it goes to the Warren County Post newspaper, digital newspaper online. And they print this list immediately following the show today. So I want to make sure it looks right for them. Blue Note Harrison, Friday night. It's the return of Fleetwood Gold. And now this is a hell of a band, guys. America's #1 Fleetwood Mac experience. They have over 20,000 social media followers. Jesus. Followers. Thank you. And you don't want to miss this tribute event that's captivating audiences and selling out venues everywhere it goes. Doors open at 6:30 and show starts right around 8 p.m. on Friday night at the Blue Note in Harrison, Ohio. Then on Saturday, the Eagles Tribute Hotel California is at the Blue Note. Opening the show, it's Jay Jansen and the Spy Flowers. Doors open at 5. Tickets are available for those shows, both of them at cincyticket.com. Hi, Kara. Thanks for being here. Good to have you with us. Hall Pass Rock Band, no relation, is in the house. Happy holidays to you guys, too. And Catherine says, Sharon is Karen. My friends on Facebook love getting all the latest info. Thank you, Catherine. You're a gem. Thank you so much. All right, Miami Valley Gaming, Friday night, Rhythm of Soul, 8 p.m. in their center bar. Saturday night, our friends Kevin Cooper and company from the Hanky Panks at 8 p.m. center bar. At MVG, another lucky winner at MVG, guys. Hi, Paula. Thank you. And yes, thank you so much for that. I've got you on the list. We're going to talk about your band here in a little bit. The Naughty Pine, Blackbone Cat, Friday night, 9 to 1, and Saturday, Flatline from 8:30 to 12:30. That's what's going on at the Pine. Hidden Gem Music Club, Thursday night. Skyway 61 and I Dig Pig will be there at 7 p.m. That's tonight. Friday night, 7 p.m., Musically Yours Holiday Show. Saturday, 7 p.m., the Hauer Swing Band Christmas Dance Party at 7 p.m. at the gym. And then Sunday at the Hidden Gym, Puzzle of Light. Puzzle of Light will be playing at 6 p.m. on Sunday evening at the Hidden Gym. It is a gym. It is. Nick Wheeler posted a really nice thing about them because they support a lot of original artists and live local music. And they're a really good place, the Hidden Gem. If you've never been there, you get a chance to see a show there. Check it out. Froggy's Bar and Grill in Monroe. Tonight, ladies' night with DJ Arvin. Hello, Bonnie. How are you? Friday, DJ Arvin at 8 p.m. at Froggy's. Saturday night, our friends from Rockstar take the stage at 8 p.m. And Tuesday, it's karaoke with DJ Turbo Joe at 8 p.m. on Tuesday nights. Fretboard in Blue Ash has Sing-O tonight at 6:30 p.m. Friday night, Jetpack Academy is playing. And Saturday, Fairbanks 142 at 7 p.m. And every Tuesday, it's trivia night, 6:30 to 8:30 at Fretboard in Blue Ash. Again, if you're out there, guys, say hi. I'd love to hear from you. And please throw us a little hello into the comments. And if there's a band that you like that we mention here as we get into the bands that report to us, please hit that thumbs up or make a comment about them and tag them in it. Let them know they're being talked about here, if you will. Most of them do. They send us their stuff. But, you can give them a shout out if you love that band. We'd love to see you do that and support them. All right. Mo Harrigan's Tavern in Kettering. Ashley Knapp tonight. It's KNAPP, by the way, at 7 p.m. Until Rust will be there on Friday. Actually, it's Shane DeMoss and Dave Garwood. That was a late breaking change that came in earlier. Until Rust will not be appearing. Rob and Shane. Rob will be with Barely Able, and David Garwood will be filling in, playing cajon and singing along and doing all that stuff. Hi, Ray King. How are you? Thank you for being here and saying hello. And Steve, how are you? Great to see you last night. Thank you so much. Happy Thursday. I did get your friend request. I will have to bump a non-interactive friend off. I have to do that now with the Facebook limit on friends and all that, but I'll get you on there for sure. Thank you so much for playing last night. And my F-bomb ticker has not lit up and will not light up during this show at all. But I've got, I did get pretty good drinks. I did not drink last night because of the snow and driving and all that, but I will. I'll take advantage of that at Karis's place. No doubt in my mind. And let me see who this is here. Tuba Guy. Who's Tuba Guy 87? I can't tell who you are on the old YouTube sometimes. He says demerits. And Jim, how are you? I think that's Jim McCarthy on there. Good to have you with us. Tina, you're more than welcome. Thank you very much. Kara, thank you. She wanted to know who won. It was the Three Musketeers, Ed Sawicki, Chad Whelan, and our friend Steve there. The three of them won last night. Heather, who just checked in on here, she said, fun time last night. However, Heather did not win. Just going to rub that in. Oh, okay. Tuba Guy is Jeff Vance. I can't tell I couldn't see the icon there. It wasn't working. Hey, it's time for the daily Amazon delivery and the barking dog on the air. 5 o'clock. You can set your watch by it. You can. All right. Also at Mo Harrigan's Tavern, Saturday, Pearl Street from 8 to 11. And then Sunday, open mic with Acoustic Junior, 5:30 to 9:30 p.m. The Brick Tappin' Tavern, Thursday night, Scott Houchins at 8:30 p.m. And Friday, The Contenders at 8:30. And then Saturday, Hindsight plays at 8:30 p.m. at the Brick Tappin' Tavern. And Wednesday, karaoke with DJ Denny from 8 to 11. And that's what's going on at the Brick Tappin' Tavern. And would anybody like a couple dogs? I'm about to trade them in on a new model. They are losing their mind over something. Probably somebody walking the sidewalk in the neighborhood. You never know. Nobody's allowed to do that. Village Theater in Covington every Wednesday, jam session each week, 6 to 10. New host each week. The newbies will be hosting next week. The 21 in College Corner, open mic with Bob Della Posta tonight at 7. And Saturday, Dennis Piper and Friends Comedy Show at 8 p.m. at the 21. Yes, the doggies are in effect. I don't have the gate set on the mic enough to keep it out of here, but who cares? You guys love dogs. Most of you do. All right, Jane's on Main in Miamisburg. Acoustic Open Jam with David Thornton at 7 p.m. tonight. Friday, Sam Deary is playing at 7:30. And Saturday, Elias Gomez of The Voice fame. He was on The Voice. Will be there at 7:30 p.m. Jane's on Main this week. Miamisburg Moose, 24/7 at 8 p.m. on Friday night. Nothing on Saturday. Didn't submit anything for Saturday, so only one Friday night is all that's happening there. Satch's Bar and Grill in Trenton, Jeep Night tonight, 6 p.m. Friday, DJ music and sing-along. Saturday, our friends from Denim Deluxe will be there at 8 p.m. Sunday, it's a Who Day party. Tuesday, Keno Bingo at 7. And Wednesday, Queen of Hearts at 8. And Texas Hold'em starts at 7 p.m. And that rolls out at Satch's Bar and Grill in... This is a long time barking. Somebody must be at the door or something. I don't know. Go away. Go away. Get off my lawn, kid. Scotty Long, DJ Songs. He is playing tonight at the Orioles in Franklin, Ohio, doing the Grinchmas karaoke party, 7 to 11. Friday, he'll be at Me Cozumel's, 7 to 11. A Nightmare Before Christmas karaoke bash. Saturday, Lori's Roadhouse, 4 to close. DJ Songs birthday bash with Blake Tyler. And then Tuesday, Trillions, 8 to 12 karaoke party. And Wednesday, Trillions, a Dark Winter emo karaoke party is what's going on for DJ Songs, Scotty Long. Friday night, corporate Christmas party, or Friday day, I'm sorry. I'll be doing a corporate Christmas party at noon. And then Tuesday, the Miamisburg Moose for trivia, 7 p.m. That's for members and qualified guests only. We're also here weekly at All Around Town Radio for all your music news and needs, where we do Monday's Weekend Update, Hot Topic Tuesday with Karis, Wednesday with the band, and coming in 2026, One-on-One Wednesday, where I'll be doing one-on-one interviews with local musicians and venue owners. So that'll be fun. We'll be having a little fun with that one. And then, of course, Thursday, Who's Playing Out? You're watching it right about now. Let's get to the band solos, duos, and events now that the dogs have gotten quiet. All right, fasten your seatbelts, kids. Here we go. Allison Road Acoustic, Saturday at SantaCon in Springfield at Mother Stewart's Brewing. Music starts at 4:45 on that one. If you're out there, guys, say hi. I'd love to hear from you. Thing One, Thing Two with their Christmas gigs, Corona and Company. Friday at the Common Beer on downtown Mason. Ugly Sweater Bash, playing 7 to 10 for that one for Thing One, Thing Two. And then next Thursday, a week from now, Little Miami Brewing, the Christmas Pajama Attire a Must Party, 6 to 9 p.m. for Thing One, Thing Two. And yeah, Carla's looking forward to one-on-one. Those are going to be good, I think. And it's gonna help me fill some programming slots there that sometimes it's tough to get these bands all together to be on. They have a lot of difficulty, because of work schedules and things like that, getting a lot of people on. So it'll be more fun to just say one person and we schedule it and do it. And we're going to talk more than just about their band. We're going to talk about their musical influences and dig deep a little bit into how they got started in the music business. And it should be a lot of fun. Have a good time. So let's talk about Devin Milton and Company. Thursday for Ladies Night, 5 to 8. They're playing right about now, I think, at High Stakes Harley Davidson for a duo show tonight. Friday night, they'll be at Jimmy B's Bar and Grill with the full band, 8 to 12 for Devin Milton and Company. Hello, Brian. How are you? Thanks for dropping in. And there's Travis. Harley Davidson was due to weather. Was that canceled due to weather? Maybe? Is that what you're saying, Travis? All right, let's move on. Sorry to hear that if it is. Foxwood Acoustic Experience, they're out there somewhere. Friday night, they're playing Township Tavern from 8 to midnight. And Saturday, they'll be at the Harrison VFW 7570 from 7:30 to 10:30. That's Foxwood Acoustic Experience. Okay, so that one was canceled for Devin Milton and Company for tonight. Sorry to hear that. Guess nobody's coming out to buy a bike in this kind of weather at Harley Davidson, are they? Probably not. All right. Jim Jones appearing as Elvis Saturday at Valley Vineyards in Morrow, 6:30 p.m. on that show for Jim. Retroactive band Colleen and Company Saturday at Trillions Sports Bar and Grill from 8 to midnight. Catherine, if you're still out there, Catherine's going to be appearing Friday at Bach Family Brewing in Centerville from 7 to 9 p.m. Catherine's music. You can find her there. She's a big supporter of the show. Thank you so much. Flatline Cincinnati, Saturday at the Pine, 9 p.m. start time. Our friend Javon Kennedy is playing Friday solo at Meridian Uptown in Centerville. Javon's got a great voice. 8 p.m. on that show. That's a new venue in Uptown Centerville. Really upscale, nice bar and such. Ray Renee, she's out there, and Ray is hosting every Friday karaoke at the RJ's Paradise Pavilion. That is behind Jungle Gyms on the other side of town, not the Jungle Gyms Fairfield. Yes, that's the east side Jungle Gyms. Friday, 7:30 to 11:30 p.m. for Ray Renee at RJ's Paradise Pavilion. And then every Tuesday, hosting music and more at MVP Sports Bar and Grill. You can come win prizes, 7 p.m. I saw a video of that. Looked like lots of fun. And Wednesday, karaoke at the Village Tavern in Montgomery. This is a late one, 10 to 1. 10 to 1 for Ray Renee. And shameless plug, Ray's throwing in there, looking for band merch, show tickets, koozies, shirts, anything you could give away for prizes at MVP Music and More. And she'll give you some name mentions and all that good stuff. So help Ray out. Support her a little bit. Throw her one of your band shirts or something. Catherine, you're more than welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Steve Falieros, Friday night, JD Legends. They're back to doing music. I heard they weren't doing music. Now they're doing music. So good. Steve Falieros, Friday, JD Legends, 7 p.m. Doing the solo thing, I believe. Billy Rock, Friday at MVP Sports Bar and Grill, 9 p.m. on the Billy Rock Show. Uncle Rico, Friday at Mr. Burroughs Tavern in Springboros, 8 to 11. And then Saturday, they'll be playing the Tip City Eagles Club, Saturday night, 8 p.m. to midnight. Benny Bodine playing Fig Leaf Brewing tonight, 6 to 9 in Middletown. Get a pizza there. It's good. Friday at the Bell Fountain Moose Lodge with Heath Bowling, 7 to 11 in Bell Fountain, Ohio for Benny Bodine. Crown Watts doing a big show this weekend, and I apologize for having to cancel on them on Wednesday for the show. We had some scheduling conflicts there. I would have loved to have those guys on to talk about this. They're doing a show called Presents Rush. Saturday at the Madison Theater, Covington, Kentucky. Doors are at 7, shows at 8. Tickets are still available. You can check Crown Watts' Facebook page out for info on how to get a ticket to that show. At the Madison, I think Butterfield's involved in that as well, doing some production work there. So it ought to be really a great show. Shane DeMoss, Friday night with David Garwood at Mo Harrigan's Tavern, 8 to 12. Wednesday, Shane DeMoss solo at O'Leary's in Centerville from 7 until 10 o'clock for Shane DeMoss. And I'm jealous, man. Shane DeMoss got to, I've stood and I had a picture with this guy too, but Shane got to play on the beach with and hang out with, of course, the guys from Blackberry Smoke and JJ Gray and Mofro. And I was living vicariously. I was sad that I wasn't there. Really cool stuff that they got to do. He and our friends, the McNutts, and the folks, Jason and Christy from Crooked Handle. There was a great group down there watching this show on the beach in Cancun. How nice is that? I'm in the wrong business. Linus Tate Unplugged, Friday at Fig Leaf Brewing in Middletown, 7 p.m. Alex Poteet, Saturday at Smoke Justice in Covington, 7 p.m. Six String Hustle playing tonight at the Barrel. They're opening for Jason Michael Carroll at 6 p.m. And Jason Michael Carroll goes on at 7:30. And DJ Chris Lutz afterwards in Springboro, Ohio tonight. Saturday, he'll be Six String Hustle will be at O'Leary's Pub and Grubs, 9 to 12 in Centerville for that show. What's up, Patrick Witt? Thank you for dropping by today. Good to have you with us. We're about through the list, guys, as we roll through here. Got a few more to talk about, like Barely Able, Friday at the Barrel in Springboro, 8 to 12, and Saturday, Mr. Burroughs Tavern from 8 to 11. The Contenders, Friday at the Brick Tap and Tavern in Huber Heights, 8:30, and Saturday at the Phone Booth Lounge at 8 for the Contenders. Joe Coles, who I haven't seen in a while, I'd love to get out and see him again Thursday from 6 to 9, the Bearded Saddle Saloon tonight. Joe is hosting the open mic. Friday from 9 to 1 at the Fairfield Pub, and Fairfield is full bands playing. And then Saturday, 6 to 9, Southern Ohio Brewing, Joe doing the solo thing Saturday night. And that's a nice place, too, Southern Ohio Brewing. And Ray Renee, did you see that from Devin Milton? Send him a message, and he'll hook up with you on some shirts and things. And Chad says, Patrick, hey, buddy. Good to see you guys connecting there. Absolutely. All right, let's talk about Kevin Cooper. Tonight, Bell and the Bear Jam host, 7:30-ish. Friday, 9 to 1, Hanky Panks at Oaks Tavern for Kevin. Saturday from 8 to 11, the Hanky Panks at Miami Valley Gaming. Sunday from 6 to 10, Eyes Up Here at Trillions. And Tuesday, 6 to 9, Kevin Cooper solo at Cozy's Cafe and Pub. He's a busy working man this week, Mr. Kevin Cooper. Then we have John Michael, his Hello, It's Me tour, debuting at Pigskins Bar and Grill, 7 to 10. Where the hell's Pigskins? Anybody know? Maybe I have it later. I don't know. Rockstar, Saturday at Froggy's in Monroe, 8 p.m. start time there. Red Hot Riot playing the Silverton Cafe, Saturday at 7. The Tony B Band, Saturday at the NAWS Club in Middletown, 8 to 11. Been hearing a lot about this. If anybody knows what NAWS stands for, please tell me. I have no clue. I don't. And Heather says near Mount Carmel, Beachmont area. I'm not sure I trust that, Heather. You were trying to take me like on some backward way home last night to tell me how to get home. I'm a little worried about you. Ray says Pigskin is like Eastgate area, pretty close to RJ's Paradise. Okay, I got you. New place in Eastgate. Awesome barbecue. Hey, there we go. Thank you, Chad. Appreciate that. All right, the Gamut, Saturday, Little Miami Brewing, 7:45 start time. Cassette Junkie, Saturday, debuting at Jimmy B's at 8 p.m. for Megan Miller, her eyebrows, and the cassette junkies. After the party, Friday at Club Trio from 9 to 1. Saturday acoustic for ATP at Flintlocks in California, Kentucky, 8 to 12 on that show. Jetpack Academy Friday at Fretboard Blue Ash, 7 to 10. Blackbone Cat Friday at the Naughty Pine, and that's 9 to 1. Rick Kern doing the solo show Saturday, Route 50 Saloon in Addison, Ohio, 8 to 11. Johnny Fink sending this one, the Gina and Johnny Band at Mansion Hill on Saturday, 8 p.m. Marcia Brady, Saturday, Anderson Tap House, 8 to 12. Kevin Fox music, he's busy. Tonight, Barnesburg Tavern, White Oak, 7 p.m. Friday, Joey's Roadhouse in Mount Healthy, 9 p.m. Saturday, he's at Pigskins in Mount Carmel. Thank you, Kevin, for that, 7 p.m. Sunday, the Strauss House in Covington for Kevin Fox, 8:30 on that start time. And Wednesday, you can stroll around Kroger's doing your grocery shopping and listen to Kevin Fox in Anderson. Kroger, Anderson, 4 p.m. start time on that show. Overdrive, Saturday at the Troy AmVets, Post 88, 7:30. Mason Johnson Trio, Wednesday at the Mansion Hill Tavern from 7 to 10. White Knuckle Weekend, Saturday at the Beaver Creek Moose Lodge, 7:30 to 11:30. I don't know if that's open to the public or it's members only, but we'll figure it out. And Catherine says, now, NAWS, right? Isn't that it? What is it? National, what's it stand for? Names, I don't know. I don't know. And that's right. And Megan Miller's back bends. She's known for that as well. She is. It's a signature move. It's like that move we taught our daughter on the main stage type thing. Yes. Megan, if you're still out there, you still getting called a hooker? That's what I want to know. All right. Ben and Pete, Thursday. Florentine, Germantown tonight, 6 to 9. Spongeworthy, Saturday at Kings Point Pub from 9 to 1. Blind Faith Duo, Friday at the Miamiville Trail Yard, 6 to 9. Man, we got a list this week. Michelle Robinson, Friday at Bleachers 2.0, 8:30 start time. And Saturday, they're at Pullman Lane, 7 to 11. Donna Kennedy Band and the Heartbreakers, Saturday at the Fairfield Eagles, 6:30 to 10:30 p.m. for Donna. And then David Thornton hosting open mic at Jane's tonight in Miamisburg, 7 to 10. Friday, he'll be at Lucky Star in Miamisburg, 8 to 11. Then Saturday, he heads down to Hollywood's Place, Hamilton's Urban Backyard, 7 to 10 on that show. Chris Lee, Friday with Gray Days, acoustic. That is Alexandria Rosie and Chris. Barnesburg Tavern, Friday night, 7 to 10. Saturday day, Chris Lee doing acoustic at Block BLOC Coffee Company in Cincinnati, noon to 2. And Saturday night, Timeout Bar in Cincinnati for Chris Lee, 7 to 10 on that one. 3-4 more to go here. Mike and Tiff and Harlan of Short of Stable, Friday at O'Leary's in Centerville from 8 to 11 for those folks. Short of Stable, the band, playing Saturday at Wings in Vandalia at 9 p.m. Don't Tell Steve, Friday at Belterra. Show starts at 8 p.m. And last but not least, this one in at the last minute, CK Entertainment 513, that is DJ Mitty, playing Thursday at Carroll's Speakeasy, 9 to 1 tonight. Friday at Putters in Liberty Township, 7 to 10. And Sunday at Carroll's Speakeasy with karaoke from 9 to 1. And that's it for our list this week, guys. It was a big one. Thank you so much for enduring that. If you'd like your band or musical act featured on our weekly podcast or shared in the Warren County Post, you can contact us on our DMs at All Around Town Radio on Facebook. For additional information, music news, band information, and such, join us for our Live at 5 programs here weekly at All Around Town Radio, guys. That's my shameless plug. And what else we got out there? Thank you, Dewey. I appreciate that. And I'm looking here at some of the comments I missed there as I was rattling those off quick. Your boss calls you a hooker all the time, Megan says. Well, you do dress like one sometimes, I'm going to say. But it's all right. People like it. We like the way you dress, Megan Miller. We do. Thank you, Ray Renee. Thank you, Carla. Appreciate you both. Good to see you guys on here. Chad, thank you so much. Good to hang with you last night. And Hope Rockhouse does a version of that shirt in the back with Santa's hat on. Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? That would be cool right here. That's a bag, actually. It's a little carry bag that I hung on there. I like it. Steve, thank you so much. I appreciate you very much. Thanks for showing up last night. Heather, you too. And catch up with you soon as well. Hopefully everything's great in everybody's world. And remember, guys, try to get out and catch some live local music this weekend. I know the weather's not going to be the best, but we've got to support these live music venues. There's so many of them, like I said, that are considering or closing up or dropping live music. It's very expensive, and as one owner said, the return on investment just hasn't been there. People just aren't coming out for their live music nights, and that's sad. So try to warm it up. Just don't watch Netflix and chill. Get out and enjoy live local music and the bands and venues that bring it to you. That's probably the most important thing y'all can do, I hope. I'm not in the right place here because I reset the board, so let me get there. Thanks for watching today, guys. I'll be back with you on Monday live at 5 with our weekend update right here. And thank you, Brett. I agree with that. That's a great quote to end the day with. Nothing like live music. Yeah, just a reminder, guys, the views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers and don't necessarily reflect the views and positions of our sponsors or any entities they represent. I tried to get it before the vocal. The Book of Face. Let's get festive. Yeah, happy holidays. I like surfing Santa. How about a gingerbread man? I'm not sure. How about Kathy Laverde and Women Who Rock? I like that. How about Britt Lightning and Julia Lage of Vixen? I like them too. Karis and Kathy make a cute couple. John Karabi, he's cool. He's great to hang out with. And then there's always Dale Wu. Dale Wu! Dewey's on there too. There's Dewey. It's like a family slideshow here. It is. Billy and Stephanie from White Knuckle Weekend. Mr. Cuesta. We love him. All kinds of people on here. Kevin Cooper. The lovely Karis. That's Marcy of Mr. Burrows and Heather from Heather's back in the summertime when it was warm. And, of course, the lovely Miss Jackie. We love her. And Bob Klein at Sloppy Joe's playing with Rockhouse in Key West. Thanks for supporting local music, Bob. Could I grow hair like that? If I tried today, probably not before I died. Rick Kern. Thanks for watching, everybody. We appreciate y'all. Tune in on Monday.